Welcome to another episode of Sip to the Script. I'm your host, Sika, and your host, Fafi. So right now, guys, on the show, man, we brought someone that's been making waves, you know what I mean? That's been grinding for a hot minute, that's been doing his thing properly with the FFA movement. Mm-hmm. Man, this guy, and bro, those shatas, you know what I mean? Ad-libs on the Austin Matthews song, we got him right here. Austin Matthews. Please, you guys, present yourself. Present your friend, man, real quick.
This is my fam right here. I was gonna say I'm Chanks. I'm with Chanks, daddy.
Yeah,
I'm kicking it. Yeah. I'm Black Irish. If you didn't know, I'm Black Irish. My nigga Chanks.
You know, that's me.
All right, cool. And so what are you guys saying, man? What are you guys saying?
You know,
just
out here sipping Ciroc.
Celebration.
No, it's Saturday. It's Saturday.
I was actually about to ask you, like, what's in your cup right now?
It's okay. I thought it was coming. Yeah, Ciroc, you know. Straight.
It's only the boss. It's only right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only right.
Ciroc Saturday. You got it.
Ciroc Saturday.
So, man, if you guys don't mind me asking, man, where you guys from in the city, man? Because a lot of people hear about you guys, especially on social media. You guys are, it's like the musician, you know what I mean, community on in social media is small. And you guys, your name keep popping up every single time. So, man, where y'all from in the city?
I'm from the south side of Ottawa.
Okay.
Ottawa.
Gang shit.
I'm from a little bit of everywhere. West side, that downtown now, and Orleans a bit. But I'm from Montreal originally, so I'm a little bit of everywhere. But you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still repping the city properly, though.
Yeah,
Still repping the city properly.
Yeah.
Which I respect. Like, every time we see the city coming up, one of you niggas out here just doing your thing, you know what I mean? Don't be modest, my nigga. Don't be modest.
It's kind of long time.
Bro, your 24 bands, bro, your 24 band song is at, like, what, 20K view? Like, what you told me, 50K view?
Okay, but it's okay. I was probably like at 1 million.
Oh,
Come on now.
Okay, 100,000. Maybe like 200. Okay, 500,000.
Yo, it's
that's more respectable. So, guys, just to get a good intro on you guys, like, how did the music start? Like, when did you guys start making music? Like, take us through your journey for the music. Of course, you, Black Irish.
For me, I feel like I was always doing music like my whole life. Like I was like that kid, like that black kid in like the choir, you know? And you see like all white kids and you say, oh, that's that kid right there. And his mom up front like, hey, you know? That was me.
You used to sing in church?
No, I don't say I watch.
Okay.
I still go, you know?
Uh-huh.
Shout out Gloucester Presbyterian Church. I go, you know? Once,
Amen.
you know, I show my face.
Amen.
You know.
You gotta stay blessed, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, but anyways, yeah. So I was like in the choir, whatever, and then I kind of played sports my whole life. Like everyone in my school was playing sports, and like I was naturally, say physically, whatever,
Gifted.
blessed. Exactly, African black. Sorry, and I could just do it if I just.
Where in Africa though? Where you from?
From Cameroon, West Africa.
Oh, Dagas.
Dagas.
Okay.
Dagas. We're all Dagas still, but you know, we're all Dagas. But yeah, anyways, and then I came back. Like I lived there for a bit, came back, and then like I was in school, but like. I was doing finance and whatnot, but I liked it, but like I didn't really love it, you know? It wasn't like something like, the more I was learning about finance and stuff, the more I was just learning like these guys are just like teething people's money, you know? Like they give you 1% and then the nigga goes makes 100%. So, you know, I couldn't understand that, like, so I'd rather just like make music and then people love that and maybe I can take that and then do other stuff with it, then invest with it after than having to slave for these people, you know?
And I mean, it's only right, you know what I mean? Like musicians are just people that love to cater to people through vibes, through sounds, you know what I mean? So, which I think is really respectable in, you know, in your sense already. The first time I heard about you even was like at Bourbon Room where like I think that was your first show, wasn't it? Like
yeah, Bourbon was my first show.
Bro, like
God
the
bless them.
Snapchats I've seen about that shit, B. You
save
were
them, bro.
Going
I hope they save them. No one sends them to me. Why don't you guys send me my Snapchats, nigga?
So like please explain that. Like how was it for you? Like your first show at Bourbon Room? Like did you even expect the show to be this lit? Like take us through that journey.
The first show is always lit. I remember I was telling myself for a while, like, I don't want to go out anymore until, like, I get a show or something. So I just literally, like you know that Drake line? While my friends are partying, I'm just here. Like, that's how I felt for a long time. So then when I got that show, I was like, yo, finally, all that, like, time. And I only had one song out.
And
like, literally, I only had one song.
And you had that drone rocking like that?
It was... I mean, all my homies came out, everyone came out, so it was blessed.
Respect.
It was just respect, you know?
So you have like a team behind you. You have people that really respect the journey.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Anybody want to shout out real quick?
FFA, Far From Average.
Real.
RBLX.
Yeah, real niggas.
Chanks Daddy, Day Archer.
And we're going to get to that too, huh?
David Stacky.
For real. And bro, like your shows are crazy. So like,
But you never been in my show. You talking about?
I've seen them, bro.
I got a show in the city. You coming on my next show?
When is it?
April 8th.
Don't you have my number?
scene.
There you go.
Yo, you heard it
There
first.
you go.
April 9th, I'll talk to you. April 9th, that's when I'm gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna talk to you.
I'm out here then.
April 9th.
I'm out here. I'm out
I'm
here.
not gonna
no?
text you till April 9th.
So
Like,
yo,
where were
you
you?
heard it here.
But yeah, bro, like, I don't know how you guys feel about the city just in general and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I can't really. I'm sure you guys transcended that point because your SoundClouds are lit and popping right now. But I mean, in the city, like the first thing you hear about Ottawa is how Ottawa is boring, how Ottawa, you know what I mean? We have shit popping off, you know what I mean? So, how for you was it hard to pop off in the city? Like, was it to find your niche in the city and like kind of transcend that point where, you know what I mean? Like, fuck what everybody says. I'm gonna do my thing, and people are gonna rock with me regardless. So, like, how was that for you guys?
Okay, what happened with me is I wasn't in the city for about 4 years. I went back to Montreal, which is where I was born, but
Right.
I lived here, then went back. And over there, the music scene is a lot different from here.
Yeah, true.
And I was really deep into it. And, you know, I met a lot of people, you know, like Kate Trinata and stuff. Like, everybody parties together, so it's like that. So when I came back, I was more like, I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to bring what I've brought from over there and do it here. And hopefully, if other people that's making music in the city can, you know,
Relate to it.
yeah, you know, follow suit and do it like that. So that's how I did it. I didn't think it was going to work, but it worked, you know, and it was, like I'm here now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there
Yeah.
you go. I
Yeah.
mean,
Found something.
yeah, you know.
the first time I heard about Shanks, it was just like on social media with a bunch of shotties just taking pictures with them.
Right.
With the red hair, you know,
like that,
like,
like
how they
that.
want eye. I'm like,
Yeah,
shit.
like that.
Now you got the sauce.
Oh shit.
But yeah, how about you, man? How about you, Irish? Like, how was it to like, you know what I mean? Just how do you feel about the scene in Ottawa? How do you feel about like all the hate that's going on? Like, how was it for you to pierce that veil where people were like just talking so much shit and just get to the point where you are to have shows and you know what I mean, making money and doing your thing?
I mean, I don't think I'm making that much money off music yet. But like,
You're on
I
the
mean,
road,
I think it's
though.
just like just being consistent. That's all it is. That's all I think I ever did was just be consistent. Wake up every day and just like I said before, like I like finance, I like other things I was thinking of doing, but like I don't love them like this. Like this, I can wake up in the middle of the night from like not sleeping. Like I want to finish the track or I want to mix a song. Opposed to just like I gotta like wake up for work and like damn, like the alarm clock's ringing and like damn, like I got 2 minutes, damn, I'm late, damn, you know, like
So that was just like that was something you were passionate about, something that just like
Love. Fell
think
in
it's
love
calling,
with it,
you
man.
felt the calling towards it basically.
just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it might be like a random question, but like you guys have like really different names. You can say, you know. I mean, Black Irish. I ain't never seen no, you know, black redhead. But you want to explain to
Maybe
me?
soon, you know.
How'd you get-
Just got the dice on loud.
Yeah,
so-
because yo, honestly, I saw
Him.
something
No.
like as soon as I heard your name, I actually researched it. I was like, yo, Black Irish, you know, like I was gonna follow you on Facebook and all that shit. And then I found something like on Google and straight like there's actually like Black Irish people. I'm
I
like,
actually seen that too.
yo, I was
I'm
like,
it's
what
crazy.
the fuck? I
Actually,
was like, yo,
like
legit.
they're discriminated on.
Yeah,
I was
I'm like,
wow, it's
whoa.
actually a
It was
thing.
like,
No,
yo, so that's got me
makes
wondering. I was like, yo,
sense.
straight up.
It makes sense.
Irish
You
people
know,
with darker.
Yeah, the dark skin. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
like, okay.
I mean,
But for real, yeah. How'd you come up with that name?
I mean, I don't know. It's like a really, 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 really long story.
Yeah.
But the long story short is, I got really lit on a St. Patrick's Day with me and my homie.
hey.
Me and my homie Gems. Like he's in the other room right now. Gems, shout out to Gems.
Yeah.
And like he was playing ball in Montreal, and like one weekend I just decided to go to Dollarama. I get a bunch of like I bought like $20-30 worth of like St. Patrick's Day shit. Go to Montreal. We party and these niggas just like, yo, you like the Black Irish, like you like, and like I literally recorded my first track like that weekend. Like my first track I ever recorded, like was that weekend.
Oh, okay.
Like, and then like boom, and I released it the same weekend. Like the first thing I ever recorded, I did a video like on a phone.
Shit.
He edited it, boom. Next weekend it was like 1,000 views. I think it only has 1,000 views, whatever. But like that was my first shit. I was like, lit.
Fuck.
It's like you caught people's attention, regardless of
Straight
how many
up.
views you had on it.
I was like, oh, this is sick. Like
That was like,
made up the name. Everything was like that week because I guess everything was just like lined up. I couldn't go against that, so I was like, okay, I'll keep the name.
so organic. The movement was so organic. Yeah, that's hype, man.
That's sick.
Real talk, that's hype.
St. Patrick's Day, blood.
Forever.
But yeah,
And I'm a lucky guy, so you know.
I mean, it just comes
I'm a lucky
together.
guy. For like, I'm like a Black Irish, you know, end of a rainbow.
right.
With
With the bag full of kush,
gold, bro.
With the bag full of kush.
Skittles, man. Skittles, man. Skittles, man. He said Skittles, man.
Gotta taste it.
Mom be on my Instagram, dog.
Yeah, like let's move more towards like the questions about music. You know what I mean? Just like we were kind of got a shot of like who you are and everything like that, and where'd you come from, your movement, and the way you got to that point. But for music, like, you know what I mean? How did you link up with FFA? And for people that don't know what FFA is, do you mind explaining what really FFA is, really?
FFA is Far From Average. His name is Far From Average. You might hear it on Instagram or Twitter, any of the social medias, Facebook. It's a guerrilla marketing group / clothing line that he's working on a new clothing line right now. And I was working at a studio like in Orleans like a minute ago, and he just came through one day. Like I don't know what they were working on, but like they were talking about something at this meeting, this producer, and he wanted like someone that does clothing and stuff like that. And then we just started talking, and then boom. Like one thing led to another. We just always kept working, always kept in contact. He lives in the South, I live in the South.
Yeah, it's cool.
All of our boys are like the same shit. All our boys hang out, so it was just like small world. Like, and then he knew like some of his boys like Aki and blah blah blah. Like through like another lane knew his boys too. I was like, it's just a small world of things, like, you know.
Right. Yo, that's what I was gonna ask you guys too. Like, yo, we can't even get some gear for that, man. Like, yo, it's
the website's back up.
Yo, okay,
perfect.
finally, man. Because yo, I checked out the Instagram
Yeah, you know,
and shit. It was fire. I was like, what the fuck?
Website's back up. You can get the tees. I think I bought some clothes with me.
Ooh, bless.
Is that a blessing
Yeah,
thing,
other
those
Yo,
stuff?
straight, yo, for all those
Is that a blessing
viewers
thing?
out there. Yo, for all the viewers
We'll
out there,
talk
man.
off air,
Yo,
off
I
air.
have to finesse that real quick, you know?
Finessing the plug. Finessing the plug.
Oh man.
So yeah, and
Actually,
how did the FFA movement kind of come together? If you don't mind explaining that, too? I don't know if you were there when that.
no,
all
Matt
that
with his
happened.
boy. Like, I think it started as he was going to Algonquin.
Right.
It was literally a class project. A class project turned into like
way.
this is
Damn.
actually like it's
Turn
actually
to a movement.
Like, and then drop out. Let's drop out.
let's go.
Let's drop out. Let's take the money we put in school and do what they just taught us to do. Make it our own wave, you know.
Yo, that's exactly what it is, man. Yo, you just get that knowledge and fucking do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
As soon as you find your calling, like,
Yeah, just do
you don't
it.
need to learn
That's
more
what you're
about it.
supposed to do.
He's like,
Go on your own and then learn yourself.
Yeah,
I mean, we can still go back to school and learn some more, but like for the time being,
Of
like
course.
this experiences you can't teach, you know.
Yeah.
Real life
They like,
experiences,
yeah.
basically. Thing that they
Can't
don't
teach.
teach you in school.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
it's not something you can learn.
So, and I see on your SoundCloud, man, like I can't really talk for Chanks because you have like a catalog out there, but like for you, you know what I mean? Like you have,
told
yeah,
That's the word. No,
you have like, you have like 3 songs out there that are just as popping like the other. You know what I mean? They're all popping on the SoundCloud. Like you're racking a bunch of views on each and every one of them, even on 24 bands. You know what I mean? Like it's going crazy on SoundCloud. But you know what I mean? And plus, I know I've seen your work ethic. I know that you're a prolific artist. So. Like how is it that you only have 3 songs on SoundCloud, but still you're fire, and the way you catch people's eyes in the streets, it's crazy. Like how do you do that? Like, how do you go about it?
My whole thing was like I want to do it right. So like I don't know, like I could just drop. I have so many tracks, but I wanted to do it right, and I had to like feel it right. So like I don't know, like I don't know. I'm really picky. I'm a Gemini too. I'm really picky. I feel like so like I'm just really picky, and like I wanted to do it right. So like I like to have a blog, maybe talk about it, or maybe have like a video lined up or have like something lined up after the release of just like dropping it.
Right.
I don't have a name like that yet, you know. I don't have like other tracks for people to be looking like from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you know. So like now I'm starting, I feel like I need to just give people attention more than just if I dropped. I could feel like I could drop the tape last year, but like who knows, man? I don't know any of y'all. Like maybe a year and a half, whatever. Wait, maybe you might know me after tape, but like it's not the same, you know.
Fair enough. Yeah, for real. No, for real. No, I mean you're totally honest. Like I was looking at your SoundCloud, like, bro, like. You have EDM tracks on them.
Yeah,
and they're
you're
doing
like
just
pretty
as
versatile,
good.
bro. Like I saw that shit too, and I was like, "Yo, what you drinking?"
EDM tracks are better than
I
them.
was
I don't understand how they get more plays. That doesn't make sense to me.
You know what I mean? Like, and they're getting
bangers, bro.
they're getting just as much of attention on your SoundCloud than the hip hop tracks. Like,
So
so
just remixes of my old tracks.
Yo,
That's what I'm saying.
I saw that. It was fucking fire, bro.
and that
Like,
was a bold movement. That was a bold move. Like
It
that
really
you
was.
That was luck.
like your niche. You
Luck.
you
That was luck.
you have
really
a
got
niche,
them
but
both,
it's not
bro.
established all the way there.
Yeah,
but
I know
still,
about the
you're
niche.
getting people rocking with you. So like, how was it to like, you know, why were you so bold to actually put the EDM tracks on your SoundCloud? And like cater to your EDM following, because you
I never
obviously
had
have
EDM
one.
following. I
I
didn't
mean,
know that.
you-
But like this kid just hit me up from London. He's like, "Yo, I'm looking at your stuff and I like it, blah blah blah, and I want to remix. Can you send me the stems?"
You want to shout them out real quick?
shit.
Beef, shout out to Beef in London.
'Cause that's what I
Real
saw, yeah, I
Cat,
was wondering who's
Futurism, his label he works with.
Yeah.
They put on his SoundCloud or his YouTube, like in a week it gets like 50,000 plays on
No
YouTube. Yeah.
way.
And then my little video there is sitting with like 5. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn.
it's all
y'all-
about time,
my
bro.
own videos, you do better than my own video. I'm like, that's sick.
Man, but that was sick. So like, yo, do you actually listen to like EDM tracks like that on the side?
Yeah, I love music.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Anything that catches your
music,
ear, eh?
music, yeah, I like music. So I can't say like I would hate people say I'm a rapper. Like that would be annoying. Like I'm a rapper. No, like
You're
I
an
like
artist.
music. Yeah,
Artists have like so many different opinions. That's exactly what they have.
And like, were you ever thinking of like pursuing both lanes? Like,
I feel like I do both lanes.
Because I mean, like even Snoop Dogg, right?
What you're drinking is like far left, kind of singing, kind of
Yeah.
and then on the low is like on the far other right of what that is. I feel like so I feel like I can do both. I just like you were saying, I need to find like I'm still trying to find my niche.
There
my lane.
Still developing your sound.
My sound.
Yeah, there you go.
True.
I'm still trying to find that sound. Yeah.
So where did your inspiration come from? Like, because I was listening to a lot of your tracks. You know what I mean? Like, who are some of the artists you kind of look up to? You know what I mean? To like kind of base your sound off of.
I don't like to like listen to. Well, I listen to some, but I don't like to like really listen to because I feel like I do both lanes. So if I listen to someone too much, I feel like I start making something that sounds like that.
Sounds like them.
So I might like give me that one song, okay, cool. And like for me, like listen to this album. It took me like a while to listen to like album. Like I'll listen to one or two, but like I mean like people like Tupac, obviously.
There you go.
Tupac's the first CD I ever had. My sister had a Tupac CD. I was listening to it all the time.
Damn.
All Eyes on Me. That's the first CD I ever had. And what other? I listen to everything. Like my sister listened to Spice Girls. That shit was lit. S Club. Woo.
Oh, S Club was bumping though.
Like anything. My dad listened to Shania Twain. Like
shit.
My dad, like I remember, like
all over the place.
That shit gonna save my life because I got pulled over one time and like they're like, yo, the cops
pulled
searched
over
my car.
playing Shania Twain.
I got pulled over one time. The cops searched my car, and she's like, the other cop, I'm locked up. He's like, yo, can you believe he has a Shania Twain, Garth Brooks, and blah blah blah. Celine Dion. I'm like, what? That's what y'all. I'm like, I can't listen to like that.
While you're
I was like, sick.
While you're cuffed up.
Right? Wow, I can hear you, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me.
So, man, after hearing all that you guys had to tell us, you know what I mean? I got a simple question. Is music a full-time thing for you guys now? Is it like, are you guys putting on for the city on a full-time time? It's
full-time. I left work. I left work. It's full-time.
You found this calling. He was like, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it. Fuck them other niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna make
Get
it.
'em.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
It was like, it's now or never. And it's like right now it's looking good. And, it's like, I was working full-time at a really good job, but it was like, okay, I need to leave and at least try to go head first into this and see where it goes.
Yo, how hard was that, man? Because honestly, I know like just jumping, because that's everyone like society's thing, like you have to have a job, then you go to school, do all that shit.
Security,
but the
basically.
security shit,
Yeah.
But then just being like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I know, as much as that's gratifying, especially right now, like seeing how like bumping you are, like it's gratifying. Like, hey, I'm on the right path. But
it wasn't always like this though. It wasn't always like this. It wasn't an easy decision to make. And I didn't leave like McDonald's, I left a really good job. So,
yo, he's a smart dude.
The first
Shout
time,
out McDonald's though.
Yeah, shout out
sponsors.
No. McDonald's got crazy benefits. They got, if you work there, they got crazy benefits. You can rent whips, hotels. But anyways, look,
wow.
Get you a shot at working.
But yo, the first time I left my job is because they shut down a department, so we got laid off. So that means they gave us a pretty nice compensation, and I already had savings, and I could chill for a bit. And I already wanted to leave work, so for like a year and a half, I didn't go back to work, and I was doing music.
Where was this, if you don't mind me asking? Like,
I left my job.
Yeah, because you were in the city, like
no, before my job before this.
Okay,
before here, the one before this one, it was Montreal.
Okay,
it was in Montreal. I was working at Fujitsu.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, so you can look it up.
That camera, please?
They make cameras, but they make other robots.
Okay.
They make
that's sick.
Yeah, they make cameras and other robots and shit. So
and the one in Ottawa, because I figured, I'm from the city. I might know. I probably would've.
Okay, but the one after, anyway. So, I had money. So for a year and a half, I was just like doing music, and I was paying like bills and stuff. But I was just out of my own pocket. But that time it was cool. But at the same time, I wasn't always thinking about money management. I was thinking like, okay, I'll probably get into a better situation before my savings run out. That didn't happen, but it lasted a year and a half though. So then I started working again here in the city.
A year and a half of just like
just on savings.
You were guapping
He's a smart man. He's saving this money.
The company worked for you.
Yeah, you can't even say it. Because I had savings, and I was also making. I was making some money off music too, so it was like it was both, and so that's when I moved back here during that year and a half, and then I think like 6 or 7 months ago, I got another job at HP.
Okay.
Yeah, out in Canada, and that was like they were paying crazy. They called me. I wasn't really looking for. Yeah, they called me, but I started working there. But then while I was doing that, I didn't have enough time to work on music and stuff, and it was like, okay, it's good money, but I needed to make a decision. That. Exactly, but since I already had the year and a half since before that it was like a learning experience. I lost all the money, but I learned so much shit. Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stack at HP, not spend any money. And after like 6 months, I don't know, less than 4 months, I'd say 3 or 4 months, I left again, which is like 2 months ago. And I'm like, okay, now I'm back at it full time. Now it's like, it's full time for real. It's like all my money is like from music and shit. So it wasn't easy.
Those are blessings, yo.
Yeah. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. I'm looking for more blessings, but I'm blessed enough. Life. I'm blessed enough right now. It's more life right now. And I never thought this could happen, especially growing up. I never thought like that I would ever do this. Yeah. It's not something that I wanted to do since I was like a kid. It's something that it's just like
interest came up and built up.
And I was just like, oh yeah. So I'm like, if I want to take it higher, then I need to dedicate myself to this. Like
And man, rightfully so, man. What about you, Irish? What about you? Is it a full-time thing for you right now too? The music?
Yeah, pretty much is a full-time thing. Like, I think it wasn't a full-time thing for me until like maybe I'd say like last March or like last May. Cause like that Bourbon show you're talking about, like like I got fired for doing that show.
No way.
So that's why that just sucked.
No, you can't just say some shit like that and not take us through the bullshit.
Yeah, take it. Yeah, exactly. You gotta run it back.
Still need my money.
Run it back. Run this, bro.
You have the effects in here? Jamaica would have had like whatever. We'll do it in post. We'll do it in post. Never happened. But so like I was working at the beer store logistics. Yeah, it was a dope job, do delivery, like inventory management, all that BS, whatever. And I hurt my leg one day, like in the warehouse. I rolled my ankle, and then it was on Monday. So like I've been programming my show for like the past month. So on the Friday is my show. I'm limping around. I can't really do my thing. I don't go to work the whole week. The doctor says stay home, blah, 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 blah. I go see the doctor on Thursday. I'm like, yo, I got a show, like my first show ever. Yeah. Ever. Like all my friends are like, have been like, Frank, you've been rapping for 5-6 years. You ain't fucking really doing it, Frank. You should. I'm like, yo, I got a show now. Are you coming? They're like, yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, that's what I mean by Ottawa hates.
Like,
it's so ready to hate.
Other than when I finally got a show, but they were ready to come love me the first time. They're already. And my leg was there.
Still there, though. Honestly, you did some pretty
my leg, I'm like, yo.
You're right.
So anyways, I do my thing. Pop, 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 pop. Can't feel nothing. I'm like, yo, it was $2 shots too. God bless. Bourbon Room, $2 shots. Woo. And we sold out tequila. We sold all the tequila that night. The owner loved us. He gave us a bottle at the end of the night. God bless Elon. I see you still. We're at Bourbon Room. Anyways, so they see the video. My sister posted the video of the night.
Oh shit.
I'm only up for like 10, 15, whatever minutes, and they say, oh, you were lying to us. You were never hurt.
No.
I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, yo, you didn't see my doctors? I was going to the doctor for 3. I was off. I was actually off for like 3 months. I was going like modify work. Yeah. So like I was like, I would just sit like on a desk or like do whatever work, just bullshit. Just come to work and do something, just whatever. But anyways, and I was going to physio twice a week. On the bus to go to physio, and they're trying to tell me I lied to them. I'm like, yo, I'm going to physio twice a week. I'm blah, blah, trying to get back to work. And I come back to work earlier just so I can do my regular job because I'm so tired of all the BS and y'all like. Yeah. And then after like I was back in work like 2 weeks, like fully, and then like boom, like gone.
Hold up, so time out. So you're saying when your ankle was fucked,
I did my show.
You would go into work though, and then like you pretty much just put your feet on the desk and you're like, yo, I'm kicking it today.
Well, that's what they told me to do.
Yo, that's fucking that
was them. It was up to me to stay home.
Paved liberties be like, yo, I'm coming to work.
And anyways, I get fired and I'm like, yo, like my union's like, yo, you should just quit. Like, get off your thing. I'm like, I'm not going to quit. Like, I've been paying union dues for like 7 years. Like, 7 years I was there. Yeah. I've been paying union dues for like blah, blah, years. I'm like, how am I going to just quit? So I'm like, no, I'm going to fight. They're like, no, you should just quit. I'm like, no, I'm going to fight.
Damn, bro.
They call me union niggas sometimes, man.
They call me 4 months later. Like, yo, they want to bring you back. I'm like, what? They want to bring you back to work. I'm like, how much they going to pay me? Yeah. All about the money. They're like, nothing. I'm like, nah. Call me back. We're going to go to court still. Yeah. They're coming back again. Yo, we give you 30%.
Nah. I don't know.
And then the end, they gave me I told them like, y'all take 50% because I don't want to go to court and But like if I talk, like maybe today the judge might hate me. If we have like an intellectual talk tomorrow, you're like, oh, this is a real dude. But that first time he's gonna see me, he's gonna be like, So I'm like, I'll take the 50 and I'm gonna go into music, but so I took the 50%. And that was in January. Yeah, these niggas still haven't. I'm still waiting for my check, but like,
damn.
But I'm to the back. I'm
pay this nigga.
Damn, man.
Life, and then, but that just shows you like, you could be working for someone, working for the man or whatever for all these years, and you used to just a piece of inventory, just whatever to him, you know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like you just got to do what you love, what you want to do.
And
I think that's what's lacking in the world. Not just musicians, whatever. Like, just do what you want. You want to be a film man. You want to carry a hearse. You want to be anything. Carry garbage. Just do what you love, and the world's better.
bro, I feel you on that. But to be honest with you, like we can all relate. You know what I mean? We're black.
Yeah.
We're young black dudes.
But that doesn't
you know
stop
what I
you
mean?
from doing nothing.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't stop you. But like we have parents. You know
Yeah,
what I mean, and you
yeah.
know how our parents are. You know what I mean?
My parents were hating on me too, but
My parents have
Yo,
expectations.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They put you in a place. They came. They fucking struggled.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They did everything they could to come to this country
Yeah.
to give us a chance. And I'm not, I mean, it's not bothering their choices or whatever because in the end, we're still gonna live our life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understand that 100%. But how was it for you guys to like kind of go against that status quo? Like, how was it? Both of you guys, if you guys want to talk on that, real quick.
my parents are like both immigrants first of all, and they both like they didn't have much. Like I go back to my parents' like village, like that's my dad's house in the village, you know. And like they didn't really have much. So they came
And where
in
you
through
from?
education, Cameroon.
Cameroon?
So like
Okay,
education, like was their thing to get them out, you know, like
Yeah.
go to school, get a scholarship. And then my dad got a scholarship, then he got out, came to Canada.
Right.
And then like that's what like he expecting, like that was what they were expecting me to do, you know, like and I was with it, you know, I'm like, yeah, I want to do this, blah, blah, blah. But like the more I kept digging and like Googling and maybe 1-2 smoke thing, I was like, oh shoot, damn, this is how the world really is.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
This ain't
Once
me.
they thinking,
Yeah.
and like, yo, I just want like, I want to do what I love to do, you know, and like when they see like they saw my other boys like actually doing what they love to do, like whatever was playing sports or whatever it was, and they look at them like, oh, like that kid was actually just doing what he wanted to do, and he made it. So why am I gonna tell my son like not to do what he wants to do? He's, he's doing this. He work 9 to 5, make 100,000 a year, and not be happy.
True.
What's the point? Work 100,000 a year, you don't see
You're
your
only here
kids.
for a certain-
You come
certain
home,
amount of
you
time.
just mad at your kids. It's like I got work. I come home at like 6. Give them a little food, put on a little TV, put on the bed, start the next day over and again. What's the point of that?
The routine, man.
What's the point of that? Why
And
don't you do what you love?
You were talking
Yeah.
about going back to your dad's village, and I seen one of your interviews. Shout out to the Manifest EK Vision.
Okay, dope.
And I seen one of your interviews, bro, and you were talking about getting shipped to Africa. Like,
Yeah, I went to boarding school,
what the
bro.
fuck happened, bro?
Yeah. Like in grade 12, my parents just thought I was a wild boy, and it's like, yo, you gotta go to. Actually, I wanted to go to Africa. I want something different. I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school. I didn't really know. I had an idea, but I didn't know, you know. And I didn't apply to any schools. I was just kicking it. So I'm like, let me go to like visit Africa. I never been. I never visited. I want to see what it's about, you know. Because like I knew the culture, but I didn't really know it. So I went there. I wanted to go to day school, and before I know it, like me and my dad weren't getting along. So I'm like, I don't want to be in the house with this guy. Like I just go to boarding school, and like I think that's like maybe he was doing it on purpose. It's like just like like yo.
Word.
So how long have you been gone for?
I did boarding school for a year.
For a year.
Shit.
Yeah.
But
And
then,
then you
honestly, like traveling like that, that's good though. You're like you it opens up your.
Yeah, I was
mind,
like
it
different
changes-
person that came back.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened when I went to Haiti. It was like as much as like my mom pretty much like shipped me off too. You know, she was like, nigga, I came back from a festival. She was like, what'd you do at this festival? I'm like, peace to Haiti. So I was like, yo, I was living with my aunt.
You went boarding school?
No, I know no school, bro. She just sent me to Haiti. She was like,
Whoa.
you're going to Haiti, bro. I was gone for 4 months and shit. You know? But I came back, but the way I came back, it was a totally different person because it's a different aspect.
You
It's
see how people live like
You
they
see how
have
people live,
nothing
they
and they're
have nothing.
happy.
Yeah,
Happy. I'm
they're
like,
just out there drinking like every day. I was like, damn, okay, stay happy. Like, fuck all the bullshit, you know? Just do what I gotta do too.
Damn.
But like,
yeah, it changes your perspective.
Yeah,
More
it
people
does.
do that. Like I see like no offense, like you see like the Jews, they like when the kid hit like 16, 17, whatever years old, they pay. They're sending out pays for the kids to go back to Israel, whatever, you know? I think like black people should like come together and like pay for your kids or whatever, to go serious. Something,
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I mean, it's only right because you come back and you become this person that's more mature.
Just like have
Yeah.
perspective, a different perspective.
Bro,
Just
and you
look.
came back and you were doing your music shit and it just paid off.
I didn't do it right away. I went to school for like a
Right.
while, and then I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah. But maybe you would have never even thought about it if, you know what I mean?
True.
You would have
Never know.
So like how, like personally, how like, coming back, doing all this music shit, you know what I mean? How do you how do you feel about the scene in Ottawa? Like how do you feel
I
about
love it. I think it's
they've been
coming
showing,
up.
they've
It's
always been
amazing.
showing you love too, because I know Ottawa, like, yo, there's some pretty loyal people here too.
Everyone's.
I mean,
I think Ottawa, yeah.
Ottawa,
Like-
is it- you guys
Like the people
Ottawa?
that.
I do.
Yeah?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. It's way better than
Yo, shout out to Ottawa, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
honestly, yo, if we're all gonna make it, we're all gonna make it together. You know
Yeah, that's
what I
what
mean?
I'm saying.
Inshallah.
That's why we got to support the local artists,
I know,
man. Like
that's
we're
why I
all trying to
appreciate-
shine for Ottawa at the end of the day.
God bless.
And
Tell
that's
them.
that's what I've been
Tell
seeing
'em.
lately, especially on social media. Like people are just coming together, like regardless of where you are in the city, what
Exactly.
you're doing, like you know what I mean.
You know?
People are just coming together. Like I think you're one of the best example. Like the fact that you're with someone that's not doing rap music as as a
True.
like, and just putting your music on like that.
True.
You know what I mean? It's only right. So
It's a
like,
win-win, yeah.
like throughoutly, you know what I mean? If you had to work with someone in the city, like, who would you work with personally? Except you guys, because obviously you guys fuck with each other. But I mean, in the city, who would you?
That I haven't worked with already?
Yeah,
I always want to work with Castro. I never worked with Castro yet.
Castro from the Calm Down Collective?
No. Actually, that would be dope too.
Yeah.
That would be dope too. Are they still in the city?
Nah, I
didn't
think
see
Fiji used to be in the city, bro.
That would be lit.
Yeah.
Castro. You meant Castro
Crosby.
Crosby.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I never wrote Castro yet. I always like this guy. I always like the shit.
Is he a producer or is he a rapper?
No, he's a rapper.
Okay, he's a
Castro
rapper.
Crosby.
Shit.
Yeah, check him out.
I'm gonna look him out though.
Definitely facts. Castro, we coming for you, bro.
What about you? What about you, Shanks?
People that I'd like to work with.
Yeah. Because you have you work with a lot of people.
I do.
already.
I do. So I'm trying to think of anybody that I haven't worked with yet, or that. To be honest with you, I don't think there's anybody that I haven't worked with. But what I want to do is work with even more people, more girls.
Your vocals, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, I do.
sexy,
I've been blessed to work with like some of the most talented girls in the city. Their stuff isn't out yet, but it's coming out. Like especially in the past 2 years that I've been back, I've been working with the most talented girls.
I'll need that exclusive for sure.
Hey, no. I think I work with pretty. I don't think there's anybody left that I haven't worked with or that I'm not in the. It's like in the works.
Yeah.
But. And I'm happy for that because that's what I want to do. I think I work with like the most talented people in the city.
So, if saying that you've worked with a lot of them, who do you think are the most talented in the city?
And the most talented?
Yeah. Some of the people that you could see literally, if they have the right push, they could actually make it out there.
Okay, like everybody from RBLX.
Okay.
All that, of course, Kenja, and all his boys too.
Yeah.
Kenja and all the after party people.
All right.
And like some girls too. There's some other people also that I don't think that I've worked with anybody really that doesn't have not even to be corny, but I think, or at least if I work with them, they have a chance. You know what I mean? No.
They got talent.
I'm alley-oop you. I got you. Just dunk this shit.
Yeah, no, but it's looking good.
Guys, I know you guys are spitters, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys could actually go off on a freestyle right now if I was
What do you got from
say words. You finna do this shit?
What do you got though?
Alright, yo, put on the beat right now. Let my nigga rock on that shit.
With the beat, let's go.
Put on the beat right now.
Let's go.
What do we got?
I hear nothing.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, put on the beat.
Put on the beat, please.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Hey, that's the beat right there. Yo,
Dave knows how to beatbox.
He knows how to beatbox for real.
Hey.
A Sika exclusive.
Okay. That's how you feel? That's how you feel?
Whoa. Hey, whoa.
You ever been to boys' school in Africa? Girls, they ain't got no hair. That shit hella weird, but her ass fat. I'm like, goddamn, I wanna fuck that bitch, but she got AIDS. I'm like, I don't wanna fuck, bitch, I got AIDS. Africa, that's some crazy shit. I'm sorry, mama, I'm crazy shit. I got 4 sisters, I'm sorry, ma. I got 4 sisters, I'm sorry, ma. Yeah, I'm back, baby, Went to France and I came back. Went to France and I came back. I did a Euro tour, yeah, I'm back, baby. What's up, ho? What's up, ma? I love you too, and she love me too. What she want? I like cook food. Not a lot, I like that raw sushi. She like, whoa, hold up. Hey, smoke, Joe. I like to smoke, but Chanks only drink. Oh no, whoa. Yeah. Smoke. I smoking. Chanks, he like drink, shit pure, no chaser, no chaser. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? That's like dollar, rama. I like that shit, so expensive. Euros, I came back, I spent it. As my soul, I spent it. Let's get it. Yeah.
Guys, this is another episode of Shift the Script. Appreciate these guys for coming along, man. If you like, just spit out your, social media out real quick.
Appreciate for having me.
Your social media at real quick, guys.
Black Iris 613 on everything. Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram, Snapchat.
Got put the city on.
Chanks Daddy on everything. Chanks Daddy, that's thanks with a C.
Alright.
Chanks Daddy on everything.
Real talk. So this is another episode by Young Sika, and we out.
Peace.
Yeah.